There's Whites in cursive in for bronze. But we're going into finals. Another Ursus Ronwiz finals. And we are just starting here. Oh, wow. Just caught him starting. Looks like Ursus going first here. Ursus could have won the roll there because going first is good for unions if you want hanger to be uncontested. We're going to main screen. But Ron going second is super good. Because otherwise we probably would have just... Or maybe, you know what? Maybe we saw him hard pass. No. Nightbeam hits the scramble. Good start. So Ursus did not opening hanger. We have a set. I'm assuming that's a union piece. Yeah. The Don't Hurt Me set Z. And set scramble is... that was a little bit of a gamble because you couldn't utilize it. You do have it engraved, though, to kind of get a piece back if you banish. We have another T-set. Wow, not a good opening hand for Ursus. I mean, we got this strong breaker. Just hitting the... Ooh, Foolish bluff. Okay. Foolish could have been all right. I mean, you could have fueled... Oh, good lord. Foolish would have been all right. You could have fueled the grave to get some big pieces out early, but good bluff for the breaker. We got an... Oh, we drew an X. Okay. So we have an X. We have an XZ potential. XZ potential via union combination, which is... I think that's 2300, and that's the one that hits the back row. We are going to union combination, something to kind of keep... We got to wall off these breakers. They're too strong. No battle damage this turn, but we can effectively beat over the breaker with the counter. Yeah, XZ24, and you can ditch a card from hand to target face-down spells. There's the scramble from grave to banish to get a piece back, and we got an X I can. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, we didn't normal summon yet. So no battle damage, but we can effectively clear these monsters here if we don't have spheres. So a sphere would be good here, yep, because X-Head can't clear over the breaker with the counter, and we just set something, so breaker can counter pop that next turn. But X getting over the 16 breaker, that's fair. No battle damage. Union combination. Pop for Book of Moon on breaker. Or, I guess it doesn't matter. Booking on X? That's interesting. Breaker couldn't clear X, but now could... Oh, because Parasite. Parasite's scary. Oh, makes sense because Moth's coming out, so that's a huge liability for X to be in attack mode. So there's one Moth from deck. Do we see second from hand? Do we see second from hand? Usually he puts it out before we get the shuffle on skill, so that's telling me that I don't think we have it in hand. We get the draw, the shuffle draw, though, and now the skill's totally burnt. And with no Moth in hand, it's not terrible, but this is going to be lethal. Yeah, it's going to be lethal. We need some sort of sphere, and I don't think Ursus is... I don't know if we're seeing spheres in unions. It's just too tightly compacted deck to see it consistently. It doesn't really fit anywhere. All right, so game run one going to Ronwiz, and it wasn't overwhelming OTK either. It was just you chalk it up to a bad hand for Ursus, and Ursus just playing with what he had. XZ. Hard pass from Ron going to Ursus, and Ursus, if we have hanger, we're going to be able to see this set up pretty well. All right, we have a Z. Oh, loud and proud. We are not afraid of Parasite. 1,500. We just bum rushed him for 1,500 with a triple set. Nightbeam. So he feels confident that he's going to be able to combat the Moth. Oh, but Nightbeam hitting the Cosmic Cyclone is unfortunate because that was probably your Moth combatant or your Parasite combatant. Just book the fusion. Yeah. Banish the sphere. So we're also not afraid. Another Nightbeam. Hit another Cosmic offerings. Oh, slowly getting rid of all the tools. If we have breaker here too. Oh my god. Once again, surgically removed all back row from Ursus. Such a confident back row. Double Cyclone and offerings. That's huge against Parasite. And now we see Parasite. How did you deal with all that? You deal with all that and now you get... And just for good measure, that last card is Moth. If his opening hand was... Well, we saw Allure. We saw Allure. No freaking way. Your opener was Nightbeam, Parasite, Breaker. Why? What a quick finals. Oh, Ronwiz taking over Ursus very, very, very clearly this time around. All right, let's see if we can catch Bites and Cursive. Let's get back into the Magnet Warrior action because that's fun to watch. Bites and Cursive. Let's see. Well, that's the finals. Ronwiz taking it over Ursus. Ursus, checkmate Ursus, second place. And looks like 0-0. Okay, so Cursive actually taking it over Bites game 1. Would have loved to see that one, but we're going into game 2 here. Bites. Oh yeah, Bites playing. I think playing Interconflict. Starting with Beta. Magnetic Attraction. Okay. Cursive feeling pretty good about Magnetic Attraction in that first game to keep it here for game 2. Always set the monster if you have 3 set. Yep. I guess so. Yeah, Ronwiz finds a way to take out all of them. Night Beam, Breaker. And, of course, he has a Parasite, too. That's unreal. Unreal. All right, Magnetic Attraction getting, what's happening here? Level 4 lower happens, you add from deck to hand. And then you can reveal 2 to get Valk in hand. All right, let's see it from hand. There's a Delta. Delta play. Delta proving that you can get Valk out without the need for all the madness. Delta is such a good card. Magnetic Field to start with triple back row and Beta. That's pretty strong. That's pretty strong. And we're going, oh yeah, that's right. We're going in for 17. Bites with 2 back row. It's really not that scary right now. I'm putting down 23 because life points don't matter to an Interconflict person. Triple back row. This is so tough to IC and tribute into a Monarch here. And triple back row is so scary. We know that Cursive has Delta in hand. So what's going to be able to happen next turn is we're going to see Delta and then Magnetic Field gets what Delta dumps from grave back on the field, which is how Cursive's field gets so big. We're going to IC. We are going to tribute him for the Jinzo. Oh, good call. Good call. Triple back row, not as scary anymore with the Jinzo. You know, it shuts down. What does Cursive have that's a trap? Metaverse? Doesn't shut down Book. And he's going to take that 24 and drop all the way to 16. All right. Doesn't shut down Book, though. And Jinzo at 15 defense. Every Magnet Warrior can beat over that, except, I think, Gamma. And we're revealing for the Valk. Oh, I got you. Yeah, because we didn't have spots open to do that reveal. So we got Valk, Delta, Beta in hand, and Jinzo's a problem. So what we can do is we can Delta, Magnetic, Delta dump something in the grave. Magnetic Field gets something back in defense for a little more defense. We could eat a Jinzo hit with Delta. I think that's, what's Delta, 16 or 14? Yeah, we can eat Jinzo beating into Delta, which, I mean, that'd be all right if we had 3 engraved. We can get Valk out. And Valk might be a game winner. IC is burned. Yeah, Delta's 14 defense. So Delta's 16, 14. So that's only an 800 attack hit in order to get Delta out to utilize effect, get Magnetic Field to happen. Oh, and also Magnetic Field bounces. Haha, forgot. Yeah, so that's huge. Yeah, we have options here. Magnetic Field bouncing. Can't forget. That's a great option, especially against these boss monster decks. Great option against Moth. Great option against Interconflict. You put it out against Interconflict, and Bites has to figure out a way to tribute for the Jinzo again without being able to just take a monster essentially for free. And this is not an Apprentice Monarch deck, so we don't have kind of the Apprentice Magician engine to constantly have like a tribute ready to go. Jinzo is a far rarer sight in Interconflict. You know, you usually see Kaiser Glider because Kaiser Glider, it wins trades with all these 24s, and the secondary effect to bounce something is good. You know what I haven't seen in like 3 months, though, is Blowback Dragon. Good riddance. No more Blowback Dragon. Never had good luck with that one. All right, Magnetic Field getting Beta out. Double Beta. So we can see a Beta Slam into bounce into game here with 17 lethal. Looks like we're going to go for it with 2 cards in the back row. I think we're going to be met with something like a book here. Card was big. Card was huge. And whatever Justice's last, the JDG number 5, 4, 6, whichever one it was huge. It was everywhere. That was all over Apprentice Monarch and Interconflict Monarch. All right, we got booked. So, yeah, we don't need to... Oh, we could bounce. But we ended there. Both skills completely burnt now, so we don't have to think about the actual speed dueling part of this. Almost summoned Gaia. Charging Gaia at 19. That's not bad. Good staple in IC Monarch decks. Yeah, early box days, all those Apprentice builds. Yeah, I think the tournament I'm thinking of, the one of Justice's tournaments, it was probably like February. That one was like, wow, this card is everywhere. And we saw like, I can't remember the name of the United We Stand guys. They loved that card. Main phase 1 cursive here. Trying to figure out how to deal with now Charging Gaia and Jinzo. Jinzo's a threat if we have traps we actually want to use. But Charging Gaia is a threat because even with Book, you can't beat over it. At least Jinzo, if you book it, you can beat over it. Charging Gaia, you can bounce it, but it's just like, it just comes back. Yeah, this is a thinker. Cursive been playing very cautiously these past couple games. We're going up against really strong meta as magnets, so you really gotta weigh all your options here. I think that he was streaming earlier last week, and I think that he was labbing some magnet action. So I think he had some practice here, but still, you know, you come up against the big guys. It's one thing to like scrap get into a couple fun duels with magnets against, like, I don't know, Spellproof Armor or some other kind of like tier whatever deck. But this is tough. Jinzo is big, but the defense isn't. Delta Dump, okay. And did we use Magnetic Field? I think we used Magnetic Field already to get Beta back. So we got the Delta Dump. Another Beta in. And now, do we just like raw book Jinzo and try and clear it? And then we bounce Gaia? Or do we try and bounce Gaia? Or try and bounce Jinzo? I think we try and bounce Jinzo. But how do you get rid of Gaia? That's going to be a difference of 7. Just going to put Cursive all the way down to 9. And we are going to bounce. We are going to bounce. So we must have some scary traps in there. I don't think like Widespread Ruin's a bad trap. We don't see it anymore, but I don't think it's a bad trap. Oh, are we metaversing? No. Is that how it works? Can that work? No, it's once per turn anyway. I got a little too excited there. Oh, I see. Very smart. We're getting 3 engraved so that the Delta effect happens to get Valk out. I love it. And we're still in the battle phase. So we are going to be able to effectively attack for game here. That's so huge. Spear Karibo says no, but that's a 3850 Valk. That's a 3850 Valk. Cursive figuring out it's got enough life points to let all of the slams happen. And you bounced the Jinzo. So, oh my god, no freaking way. Are you serious? Is that how this ends? Is that how this game ends? Stand by 500. What? Why? Why do you have that? Be a normal IC player and just run Zoma. Wow, what a great card in the back row. Because I was gonna say we could see Gaia tribute for Jinzo again. It's just gonna get bounced though. Like having a Gaia presence is good. But I think Cursive was eventually gonna bowl over with Valk. Man. But the Nightmare Wheel. Sometimes you just need 500 damage, really. Literally, 400. That's frustrating. Cursive did it very well there. Being able to actively recognize burning all those resources to get the Delta effect for Valk. It was really, really smart. That was the right thing to do. And a rogue, a stray Nightmare Wheel just takes it away from you. So we're going to game 3. But that looked pretty good for Cursive. That looked really good. We saw, early interconflict for Jinzo, good for bites, but Cursive figuring out a way to deal with it because Magnetic Field is really a pain in the butt. Like I said, a real pain for these big boss monster decks because you get these big guys out and then you just get bounced and you might not have, the right way to get it out again. Yeah, people tried to get Soul Exchange build to work. Yeah, Soul Exchange we saw kind of that within the first 3 months. People kind of use Creature Swap. Soul Exchange we saw, like through March maybe, and then people just stopped using it. Yeah, so game 3 of the bronze match. Cursive's Magnets and Bites Icy Monarch. We do have a skill switch for Cursive. We are not attracting any magnets today. We will be taking things. Not bad. Not a bad swap. But did we learn our lesson, and did we not side out Valkyrian? Because we have a good opener from Cursive. We have the Magnetic Field with the Delta Dump. Delta Dump putting Beta in the graveyard. Magnetic Field snatching Beta, bringing it right back out. Really aggressive start. And we have a Breaker. We are going to remove counter. Probably get Magnetic Field off the field because that is annoying. That's going to happen. We can... it's tough because the 19 Breaker could deal with both of these, but... Oh, we just get bounced. Breaker getting bounced isn't terrible because you get counter back when it comes back out, but you got to be careful because Cursive can get really aggressive here. So Breaker, unfortunately, can only crash with Delta. It can't beat over Beta. We are going to try and crash. Oh, look, a software update for Smash Ultimate. Yep, that is going to go through. Main phase 1 for Cursive here. We just saw the Breaker crash. No Magnetic Field. Cursive has an opening to deal some damage with Beta here. But really going to have to see what's in his hand. Set could be a Metaverse for another field. Might be something like a book, though. Although I think we would have seen a book on the Breaker if it was a book, so it might be Metaverse. So we're setting and we're going for 17 here, and we're going to take that. That's true. People thought Moth was dead post-battle C-Box. There was just so much in the box, you'd think that something would absolutely destroy it, but no, it's just such a good engine. Oh, yeah, Andre AC. I think he's one of the... He's South America, yeah. Good group of players. We got a Zoma here. End phase Zoma, I think. So main phase 1, we can spin it into attack. That's 1,800. It's going to clear over Beta and continue to be a threat until it's off the field, and it's going to hurt. Zoma's a good answer to Valkyrian, too. I don't know if this was sided. I assume that we main deck this. Battle phase Gaia, 1,900, crashing into the set, or trying to beat over the set. Gamma. Oh, 1,800 Gamma, smart. We were thinking Zoma, maybe try to... Cosmic on the Zoma. Okay, that's worth 1,000. Thinking maybe we were going to see Gaia... If Gaia attacked over Beta and Zoma bonked the Gamma. That's 1800 defense, so that was a good order of attack there. So now Gaia versus a Beta. Cursive, 2 cards in hand, no magnetic field. Gaia, too strong. What do you do? We need a Delta. Oh, no. We need a Delta Crash? Yeah, banish 3 Magnet Warrior monsters from your graveyard except Delta. So it's got to be 3 pieces that aren't Delta. So we need 2 more in here for this to work. We need Beta to go away and the Delta dump. So if we have Delta in hand, we can summon Delta, do the Delta dump, and then crash Beta and crash Delta for the Valkyrian. But with 2 back row, I don't think that's going to happen. Still have inner conflict on both sides too. So you got to think about how if you get Valkyrian out before it bites ICs, you're at risk of losing it for sure. Inner conflict mirror is always kind of like a game of chicken. It's like who baits the other into doing it first. Cursive, though, really has had really good awareness tonight about when we have lethal, which is great because, you know, sometimes you just got to IC to get a monster out of the way. Swinging into 2 back row is tough, but like if you have another Magnet Warrior here and you IC the guy away, you technically have lethal. But 2 back row, and we've seen Zoma and Nightmare Wheel, probably won't happen. You'd tell me if you had Zoma. We're getting a little desperate. And this is after... this is game 3. Yeah, this is game 3, right? Yeah, this is game 3. Yeah, the Magnet game is taking a little longer. But Cursive just trying to play as well as he can. You know, it's not easy to enter Showdown with something like this. We are going to IC and pray for no Zoma. Fair. Very fair. Do we have tribute sides with this? I wonder. If we side out Valk, you know. Because, yeah, you get Gaia out of the way. But something people forget is that you can't attack with the monster you IC. So we do have IC sides. We have Monarch sides. So this is lethal right here. Book of Moon stops it. Yeah, but that's okay because we have Kaiser Glider. So we can get 17 here. If we have like Nightmare Wheel, that's stopped. We would have Zoma'd against Kaiser Glider though. So Cursive has effectively IC'd first, which now puts him at a huge disadvantage because, you know, Bites can take that Kaiser right back for only 300 life points because you're paying half, and put a Jinzo out and win. So, like I said, inner conflict, mirror match, game of chicken. Who can bait the first one? Whoever inner conflicts first is usually in trouble. Now we have Kaiser Glider out on Bite's side, and we're going to deal 700 life point damage difference here. And essentially clear Cursive's field. We have not seen spheres from Cursive. It does not look good here. This is going to drop Cursive all the way down to 800 and just like no resources left. Very unfortunate. Night, Ursus. Good playing today. Second place. Let's go. Let's go. $58 pot. Nice chunk of change. Yeah, Cursive... It's tough. We don't have any life points to play with to like bounce anything either. We're really in trouble. If we have Delta here and we suicide to get Valk out, the difference between Delta and Kaiser is 800. Cursive loses. if we have magnetic field, we need beta. We need beta to bounce Kaiser Glider and survive at 100. And then Bites pulls out the Nightmare Wheel. In fact, we can end phase Nightmare Wheel here anyway. We can Nightmare Wheel a set monster. But Cursive just trying to stall it out. And Bites actually with a deck advantage too. Bites have more cards in deck. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's tough. Not sure what other options Cursive's going to have here. Yeah, no magnetic field. And we are slowly, one by one, losing our monsters. 2 beta, gamma, and a delta. So we probably have another delta. We probably have a 3rd beta. I don't know if we have another gamma. We might have another gamma. Is 4 magnets enough? That isn't delta? I don't know. It might be 3 beta, 2 gamma. Another set. At this point, we just need Bites to top deck another Gaia. Oh, Dust Tornado. Interesting. All right. Metaverse just set it this turn, too, so we don't get it. Yeah, Bites really just needs a breaker or a Gaia here. Top deck a monster, you win. Going to battle. Going to battle. No monster yet, but we got time. Oh, my gosh. He set the Delta. That's... Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Look what happened. Here we go. Valkyrian. Was falling asleep over here. Thinking that was another beta or another gamma. Oh, my goodness. We got the Valkyrian. This is huge. This is lethal. Do we have a stop here from Bites in the back row? Oh, boy. I do not know. I am afraid. But even if we get Book-a-Mooned here, it's okay, because 3850, that dump truck, we're not going anywhere. Book-a-Moon. Oh, Book-a-Moon. Kaiser Glider. Kaiser Glider destroyed. Bounces Valk. Kaiser Glider, great secondary effect. Target a monster on the field, return that target to the hand when it's destroyed and sent to graveyard. End phase Zoma. We have the monster. Oh, no. What a turnaround for Bites. What a turnaround. Oh, man. Good call with the book. Yeah, because you immediately, you know, think to book to a little defense there. But book and Kaiser Glider, knowing that secondary effect's going to come in. Oh, it's huge. And bouncing something like Valk to Cursor's hand. Similar to what I was saying with Magnets being a threat against boss monster decks. Kaiser Glider is a good threat to boss monsters also because the bounce. And now we're swinging in for game with Zoma. Do we have an answer here? Book-a-Moon just resets it. Metaverse gets magnetic field. There's no answer here. There's no answer. That Zoma is going to do it. Really good stuff from Bites utilizing Book-a-Moon right there. Yep, needed field. Absolutely needed field. Because field could have got you another magnet. Cosmic Cyclone, 200 life points shy. Well, 300 to stay alive. To effectively use that on the Zoma. So unfortunate. Definitely needed field to get one more magnet out there for defense. And you could try and set something back up with Valk in hand. But wow, that is tough. Bites taking it 2-1 over Cursive. Cursive, best run we've seen from Cursive Yu-Gi-Oh! In the Showdown. And that's with magnets. I can't remember what else he tried to play here. But I know, you know, he's always he's trying to do spell proof. He's trying to do other rogue stuff. You can feel free to check him out on YouTube, of course. YouTube.com. I'm assuming it's /Cursive Yu-Gi-Oh! But if you search Cursive, one word, CURSEOF space YGO, you'll find him. He's committed to posting a little more regularly again. So, congratulations to Bites. Bites 3rd place. Ursus 2nd place. Ronwiz, your Speed Duel Showdown champion. Let's do money. I like money. Let's do money. $58 pot today. Ronwiz with 60%. $34.80. Get that bag. $34.80 to Ron. Let's see, Ursus. Did I do that right? Wait, 58. It's 55. $31.90. My bad. It's 55, 30, 15. So $31.90 to Ronwiz. 58 times... $17.40 to Ursus. And then $8.70 to Bites. Got your entry back and then some. Excellent. Another great showdown. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. We've hit double digits. This was number 10. Yeah. VODs will be up probably either tomorrow or the day after. But thanks so much, guys, for playing. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I think we can wrap it. Let's see if we have somebody to raid. Let's see if we can raid. Let's raid a little guy. There's probably so many people I know out there that are doing Sora. Yeah, let's raid Choco. Choco Taco. Really good Lucas and Pyromithra player doing a little Sora action today. Let's look at him. He's raid. What is it? Choco Taco FGC. Stick around if you want to see some Sora from a really good player. I'm talking like top 5 in South Florida. It's pretty good. Really, really good player. But thanks again, guys. Thanks so much for watching. And let's send you guys over to watch some Smash, huh? All right, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks. See ya.